Welcome back, my dubes. This is your boy Repreach here, and today we're gonna do something funny. Something I haven't done before. Something I'm hoping I get to repeat going further. But we're about to find out how bad this is about to go. So, without any ado, welcome back. I'm still trying to worm my way into your heart while having my legs. And please, let's see if this works. I don't want to get hurt. um okay, that's not what I want to happen. We're gonna wait a sec on that. Anywho, we're running two gauntlets today. We're going against the gauntlets with two different Dow builds, two different Dow standby builds. One that somebody has been innately arguing against me for running, and then the other is one that I personally think is fairly decent after a little bit of experimentation. We're trying gremlin stuff, boys. Throw it away. Run before they're finding me out. I just wanna run. Alright, so what I can understand that's going to go on here is we've got two level 1 combos, but it's really we're trying to split the standby combo into our level 2, if possible, after reaching plus with the level 1 that's actually there. If we can't, we vice versa. We try maintaining power with the level 2 combo, level 2 standby combo, and then try to recoup card advantage with the level 1. Hopefully we're staying at level 1 for 2 turns with the compression of the level 1 combo and through other effects, but that's kind of a bit hopeful. It also makes it easy that we just want to pitch this either way. Alright, so we're falling into level 1 combo, so we just gotta set up for it. Drop this in the clock so that way we have a higher chance of getting red. We're going first, so I'm not hyper inclined to start pitching. We'll do this. As long as we don't shoot up to level 1, we will be chill. There's no point in trying to immediately pitch this because it doesn't change our deck ratio that far. It moves it by 1, and then if we dig deeper for 2, but it's not going to be that massive an impact. Yuck. Are we going? Yeah, we're going up. Okay, cool. Level up a yellow card of some sort here. We don't want to get rid of this. Well, we can clock a yellow. I think the option's probably going to be clocking a yellow, getting rid of the Toka, since we don't need it in the long run. Hey, Draconister. 2 zeros. Punished. Okay. Grab a Brainstormer. We can still salvage the level 1 combo. We have music. I figured things, kind of. Clock this. Okay, hands a little wacky doodle. My dud. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Okay, so we're only get to combo once here. Kind of sads. We can retry real quick. Pitch the 2 so we have a standby target. Pitch the 3 because we don't need it. Yeah, this is about where we want to be. It's not going to be a home run, but we can fix cards with that. 2, 3, and 4. Hit 2, so salvage a 2. What do we want to salvage at 2? Is there 2 of them in there? Yes. Grab the level 2. We figured out kind of how to put music on separate tracks, I hope. I don't know. We're trying. We're trying things. If I get slapped later, you know what? I'll get slapped later. Whatever. I tried. Since we hit a choice, this is the moment to do this. Fix hand by pitching this. And probably the choice, so that way we can get through deck and refresh with a decent stable deck state. We're playing against Amelia. They don't have an anti-early. We don't need another one of these. Let's grab a rain check and grab a backup just cuz. I'm passing by just to say hi, but I should go to sleep soon. Understandable, man. Understand. Yeah. How are you feeling, by the way, man? Ooh, hold up. This here? Yes, I guess. Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in the church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding. Oh, damn, the stomach bug has been going around also around here lately. So we did actually stabilize at this level with the haven't you people never heard of closing a goddamn door, no. We're one up top. Okay, we're gonna go back that many. Penalty salvage. With a sense of, oh, in fact, well, I look at it this way. I mean, technically, our marriage is saved. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. We need that in our bin. We didn't get free stock. There's nothing in the waiting room we want, but I do want the 1k buff, but there's nothing to give the buff to. We need to beat that 2-5 somehow. We don't have cards to assemble to beat that. I chime in with a haven't you people never heard of. If we had that, we could assemble a different plan, but we're not. I guess more deck speed, try to make up for the facts that we're not winning board, kind of. Try to push doublage. With a sense of awe. Yes, pitch 2 here. This, pitch... No, pitch this, pitch something we don't need. We don't need gun. Gun's a little too extreme. We don't need to be hyper damaging ourselves. We do need one of these for our back row to be fully assembled. We probably want a climax swap to be able to fix into the standby so we can pull it off at 2 and be chilling. We're going to lose this, but it's not that big of a loss because we're going to win this. Maybe hit choice. Okay. Shove that back into stock. Tempo, baby. They hit 2 first. They still have some sort of board presence. We do as well. It's a question of who gets there first, and I'm questioning... It's gonna be us. It's gonna be us to die first. I'm gonna go. I have a nice... Gotcha, bro. Take it easy. Sleep well. Make sure you get a lot of rest. Enjoy some tea. It should actually help with you, man. Oh, gee. Okay. We do cancel. We do cancel there. Okay. So we're at level 2 now. We're in a level 2 game mindset, which changes things slightly. We don't need a clock. Our hand size is already massive. Push, move, place in the back row, give a plus 500 buff to there, so that way they can't outdo us. We can't get anti-earlied. Good job. And I almost want to play this, but I almost see no reason. But I'm going to do it because it's big girl. And we want to make them back it up. Cool. Power to the one that they can get rid of. Deck speed with the twin drives. Choice. Cool. That's the timing we needed for that one. Shove this in. We don't need it anymore. It's a bad card. We need stocks in order to pull off our level 3 if we hit a standby off of this one. Bingo. They are not level 3 yet, so we should put this here. We went out to make a steady figure. Once I was 11 years old. Marty told me, go make a little for 5 or you'll be lonely. Well, so this anti-early means nothing now. We can combo, though, at 2, kind of. Not really, but kind of. Okay, that's not a worry. They're not actually anti-early comboing or something. We do get to do this to shrink. Nothing. Okay, sads. We're probably going to go 3 here, and they're going to get the restand with the puck. Nope. Still like... Do I want to save? Yes, it's worth. Drop this back up, though, because we don't need it anymore. Draw. Do I want to clock? Clock, brainstorm, refresh. How much damage? We gotta do a decent chunk, but I can literally tell him to pick stuff up right now, which would be not bad. And do thing. Okay, for the sake of my brain power, we're going to do the sad route. This one's 13. We actually can get bigger than that. We can get bigger than that too. Let's get rid of... What's the power buff? Minus plus 500 for each magic. For each 3 or more. We're gonna do that, so that way they both shrink, we win fights, and we win game. Bye-bye, Draconister. It's good having you, man. Okay, so now we're going to tie here at least. We're going to win over here, so might as well start with the attack, pressure, icy tail. Hold this on, so that way if we hit a standby, we can actually get that. I want this in hand, but we're not going to have enough stock. I want this in hand. What's a good move? I want to build stock. We're going to build stock. That's pretty much the only option I have. I have a lot of children who can bore me. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Okay, so standby, which means we actually do get to pick one of these up. Because of how order works, it's going to see that trigger first, give buff, and... no. This could be Leith's. This could not be Leith's. I'm not sure. He cannot clock. He's kind of limited on swings. He dies on his own swings if he doesn't... yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Woohoo, baby! We got it! Round 1. Round 1 against Amelia. The one that typically gives people a trillion different headaches. The one that typically screws with peeps. We got there. Hell yes. Alright, on to the next one. The one that typically screws with me. Mushoku. Okay, easy 2-pitch. We don't need these 2 cards. The rest of this hand seems functional. It's the fact we're going first, though. It makes this a little awkward. Clock this. Yes, we'd rather have that in the bin when we hit level. So we're going to need to search for a climax swap to be able to impact with this. We don't have a level 2 in the bin, so it's got to be the choice. And since this is free runner, we're in a great sad spot now. Very sad spot. Damn, we couldn't... I mean, I could have, but it's not defensively big. It would have just been... It doesn't matter that much. Not giving the reverse here or here. We'll give you the reverse there. We choose. We are definitely going to 1, though, sadly. It's really hard for us not at this point. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Hit the choice. Cool. I don't know if that's good. Okay, so we can set up for the other level 1 if we can't be able to pull off the climax swap. We do get the twin drive, which lets us pay out that one. Oh, out the back door, goddamn, but I love her anyway. This is probably the better way of wasting that stock. Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson, are you lovesick? You're lovesick. We're at this. Do I slam a standby for the fact of getting the level 1, buffing, winning? Maybe? I like the idea, but it seems too wasteful. So we're just going to take the fact we're going to lose in 2 lanes. Or side in this one. Let him get his funnies with that. Choice. Perfect-isk. Put it to hand? Because we're not really that stock greedy right now. It'd be nice if our level 1 was in the bin, but it's not. We're probably going to be able to get both colors, considering how this is rolling. With Okay, this one definitely goes to stock. Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson, are you lovesick? We're out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're out 6. Yeah, us not going deep into 1 is quite unlikely. I mean, I know that there's 9 in there, 19 in there, 19 in, 2 in. Yeah, that's pretty unlikely that we don't just take at least like straight 11. Okay, I guess not. that changes things a little. Do we? Yes, because on likelihood, on average here, pushing the doublage is better for us because we're gonna get through deck state. 2 zeros. We got a brainstormer in the back row. What is a good 0 that we want? We want drop salvage. Drop salvage because we probably can manage picking up something. I'm not sure. I'm not quite certain. Okay, wow, we're comfortably in 1. We're not deep in 1. We're comfortably in 1. Check the waiting. Is there a climax swap in waiting? Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson, are you lovesick? No. So that decides that. We do clock. Brainstorm. Try to see if we can change that. Bingo. We got there. It took a sec. At the back door, goddamn, but I love her any. Okay, so we actually surprisingly are going to win 2 of these fights. It's the third one that's an issue. And especially with that, pitching this to salvage. What's the other card we want here? There was a reason why I was doing this. What was the reason? Is there a level 1 combo in here? No. Why did I do that? Why did I do that again? Oh. Well, let's grab the anti-early. They're gonna go. They're probably gonna get sent to 2 here. It's fine. It's because I wanted to pay out that climax. That's why. And I wanted to pitch the climax in hand. It's fine. It's fine. What? There's 6 in there. We know that the last 2 are in hand. We're gonna force the refresh here in a second. We also wanted to give buff. This is a winnable. This is probably gonna be a win. As long as we assume no backup. Which should be too hard. So the trick here is mill 2. Salvage a 2. Which 2 do we want to salvage? Since we can't hit standby, we're this deep in 1, we'll grab this and set it up. We'll set it up so we're ready for 2. 6 went back in. It's really not that bad. Front, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get through some deck speed. Okay, 4 triggers. I guess grab free fresh, because why not? Yeah, baby. Okay, now we're winning lanes. Hell yeah. Win against standby in 3 lanes? Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Okay, what's this? You're at level 1 here. We need yellow. Unfortunately, it's going to be the climax swap. This one, do I save it? Ooh, that's a level 1? What? I guess not. I want to. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We lose 2 lanes. We play 2 new lanes. It's a fine trade-off, right? Right? And we're relatively fine in deck speed. Okay, with that means we stand by, for certain. Don't clock. Play this. Play this. Let's get some deck speed going. Salvage once. Cool. Salvage memory kick, so we're ready for their early plays in a more aggressive, nasty manner. Hit there. Enter climax. Let's slam a climax. I could do the restander here. The push for doublage. Which would be kind of sensical, but I'd rather kind of slug it for half a second and do this. They can't win there. It's this lane. That's the only issue. And there's a likely chance we can hit another bingo. Standby right there. Bingo. We're at level 2. What's a good... There's no level... Oh, actually, hold up. I retreat my words. I retreat my words. That's a big girl. Bingo. Oh, the gross feeling of just winning on board with 14 somethings on swing, being at 2 level 1 combos. This is probably like the most cracked build I have smoked. But we've done it, lads. We have done it. It is a cracked build for the centuries. Oh my gosh. I am scared of this brew. I wanted to make it a joke. I wanted this to be a joke. But I still tried it. Go like, hey, you know, you know what? Why don't we slap choice standby? Just see funnies to. There's a war going on between 2 different DAO players, and this was my argument to say why the Kurumi deck is bad. I didn't mean for it to be okay. I didn't mean for this build to be okay. We're light enough in this area that we could chill. We really can just chill. Oh my gosh. Holy bejeebus. Is there a level 3 in there that we want to save? No. No, there's not. Why? Okay, I guess. Since I know what this top card is, we're gonna pay that out first. In case if, guess what, we hit another standby. For 4. 6 going back in. Cool. Numbers work funny. Now we know that they're 4 back in. Let's pitch this. Anti-early sack counter. Probably not worth... What is the cost? Pay to pitch sack. They're not an on reverse, though, is the thing. So let's get rid of that. I'd rather pitch 2 to fix stuff. For 4. Damn. Double trigger. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Get another one of these. Yep. 6 going back in's fine. Close your eyes and sleep for days. Hush, little baby. Drink your spoiled milk. I'm fucking crazy. You're my prescription filled. Do you like my cookies? They're made just for you. A little bit of sugar, but lots of... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I have to do it. This is 2 cancers. I'm just gonna say no. I'm just gonna say no. Oh my gosh, is this deck evil? This is what you get when you actually brew DAO into being what it's meant to be. A parasite. That's what this build is, a parasite. Oh my gosh. Why did I cook this? Oh gosh. This is cursed, lads. This is cursed. I am feeling so much intimidation from my own gosh darn build. This was not supposed to be the way. You were supposed to save us. Not be the end of it. Is that 5 clean now? That's like 5 clean now. Ah! The damn rats. They don't like our fun. Alright, we just gotta hit a choice on this, right? That's not hard. What? There's like a bunch in there. More standby, I guess. Wrong one! We wanted the other climax! What is this deck? I'm so confused! I'm more confused than when I played, that almost killed them too! Watch it, this overswing does it somehow! Okay, not. What is this cook? Okay, we're at most... What, we're 4? 5. 5 out. 5 out. 3 in. 3 out of 21. That's 1 out of 7. Yeah, we're dead. 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 Unless if everything goes... Yeah, so Mushoku got the dub. We're not going 5-0 through the gauntlet. Yeah. We needed a choice. We needed a choice combo. What the hell was that? That was so close. If we actually had lanes to swing into, we would have won. That's... we had the choice instead of the standby. Thing, now we're stressed out. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. We're not trying to set up the choice with this, even though we see two. We're trying to set up the standby, so that way, since we have the ability to pitch that, and we don't have any of the level 1s in hand, which makes this hand pretty nice and aggressive. I just want to stay in the sun where I find. I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Oh. All of these don't do much. Unfortunately, our deck speed tool we have to use to slam like a hammer just to be able to get through something. Taking my time, I'm out. Watchdog, amazing Nightcore mixer, dude. Heathens, take it slow. Oh, Jesus. Yeesh. We need... Red's coming in, so yellow's got to get leveled. All my friends are heathens. Give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly it far away. Used to dream about the space, but now they're laughing at our face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money." We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream about the space below, we laugh at our face, saying... Pitch these two. Please give me a Brainstormer. No luck. I guess double search for the other level 1. See if we can try to do something that matters. We do have this. We are level 1, though. It's kind of the standby. We kind of want to do the standby, but we don't have the other standbys. Dual lane with one of these. It should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, I don't want to listen to this. Not that either. Not that either. Not that either. Not that. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. This is all on my playlist. Just on my YouTubes. For those that definitely cannot hear music on Twitch. We're at level 2. Which makes it such a strong reason to want to do the other combo, but we're just so much out is the issue. We're just out. And they're not even doublaged. We gotta somehow make... Oh. Board requirement. Right. Right. 3 or more board requirement. Right. Yeah. Ouch. Six, 7. There's 1 in there. We're gonna get punched. Oh, okay. No, we can't get punched. Never mind. We're gonna get punched. Slight punch. Okay. Soft punch. I should have done things smarter, and then we could have actually plussed. That's on me. Don't clock. Alright, let's see if we can make a match pace. They don't look very human-like. Now I wish I could find my clothes. Bedsheet tender morning rose. I wanna wake up. Can't even tell if this is a dream. How do we end up in our neighbor's pool? Upside down with a perfect view. Bada bar at the speed of sound. Fancy feet dancing through this town. Lost my mind in a wedding gown. Don't think I'll ever get it now. I need hand. Okay, they're at 2. We're higher in 2, they're at 2. We do have a level 3. We're able to pull off a level 3 combo. We have a board. It should be fine. We should be able to stabilize, right? Like, it's not that bad. It's bad. It's not terrible. Yeah, now we're gonna level up. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I can't even lie. This is pretty. The not plussing there was a mistake on my part for not playing a 0. If we had done that, we would have gotten to a refresh deck state faster, which would have been more compressed. The fact, though, we're just 3 flat, we know what their deck probably looks like from assumptions, means there's still a shot we can pull this off. I don't like my odds, but I have a feeling we can punish. And I'm going to go for it. It's a bad decision, don't get me wrong, but it's the decision. Yeah, 2, maybe 3 after refresh. 2 cancels, perfect. That's actually kind of what we want. Ugh! Gross! Not supposed... Gross! They're not supposed to cancel 5s. Just, please? They're immediately 6 out, though. I know that they weren't 4 out because of the mill from the Icy Tail, but they were 6 out. Send a memory, yes. Draw, do I wish to clock? Yes. We gotta somehow kill them from here. So I gotta do this. I don't really have other choices. Retry the Pug Stomp. I do get to Brainstorm to try plussing first. I wanted to Brainstorm. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. Yep. 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 Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, and let me guess, this cancels too, doesn't it? Yep. Yep. If we had Icy Tail, we would have been better off, but nope. And they're 12 stock. That's me butchering this. I'm sad. I am screwing up massively. For 2, this is for lethal. Watch it, it's gonna stick. It's unlikely for us to cancel. Yep, that's game. Yeah, that's me. That was a me issue. Me paying 3 to stand by a card I didn't need to. And then missing the... Alright, music's... We had too much music. We had too much La Musica. I'm letting myself get wrapped too far. Wow, that's sad. Okay, we're rerunning that one. Because that was horrific. Nah, we just move on. We just gotta move on. So that's 2 losses into the thing. One of which was from pure stupidity on my end. Pure stupidity. So it's not good enough to make through mess ups. That still hurts my soul, though. Damn. That. Ouch. That actually hurts. Ugh. Okay, clock. We don't need 2 of these. We want to set up for the other level one. Draw, pitch. This doesn't have twin drive, so get rid of it. Can't Brainstorm. Oh, let's try free stocking real quick. No. Cool. I guess we set up in the other one. Draw, drop. Drop. Draw. Cool. Yep. Yikers. Did not expect to have that much of a wipeout. We're in there. I'm gonna go in here. Brainstorm hit 2, we win on our level 1 plan. I also could have just played the double drop searcher and found it, but yeah. I would actually have to think. Weird. Okay, so plan, clock this, draw 2. Ooh, clock this, draw 2. Leveling out a yellow card. Memory kick's not going to be so useful here. Damn. Okay. No. Brainstorm? Any luck? 2 hits. Cool. Perfect. Grab one. Grab the other. There's an argument I should be running, instead of the salvage, I should be running the search. Kurumi Brainstorm, so higher deck speed. And there's... I made two mistakes in the last game. Those were really bad. Now we gotta get through some of this. So 4 for 4. What do we want with a 4 trigger? Let's grab the harder thing to get, this. Please let me send him straight to 2. We hit 1. Since we hit a climax, we gotta keep going deeper. Grab this. It's what we want from the 1 choice. Okay, and then we need... What do we want from just a 0? 5, 6, 6 out. Yeah, so we get some speed. Is there 2 level 2s in there? No. We have a level 2 in hand, though. I guess we grab the rain check. Yeah, the rain check. And then we should be chilling. 1 card of memory. This. We don't need it anymore in this game. Ooh. I did not expect our own deck to... My own dum-dum to forget it's a 3 or more effect. And then for us to whiff Icy Tails that hard. I mean, I know it's Icy Tails, but still. Good thing about this deck versus Persona is... Don't clock. We don't need a clock. Overplay. Fudge. Right, we need red. Good thing about playing against Persona, I have learned, is that since we are partially red, we can fix things ever so slightly, but we can fix this mistake without much due hardship. Fresh penalty. Okay, so we did hit a red. Salvage. Salvage level 3 because cards. More so because, hey, we get to pull this off now, actually, since Refresh Point did stuff. Not gonna climax swap, no reason to. Just slam climax, overplay on the Brainstormer in the back row, and then swing gift buff. 1k there, another buff. We're chilling. We should be chilling. We win fights. We win fights on board. We get to poke. Just this time. We actually get to poke this time. They're going to draw probably a climax. Go 7 back in. Refresh 2. Okay. What's our compression ratio? We went back a decent chunk in. We're only like 2 out. So there's 6 in there. That's relatively compressed. It's like 1 every 4. It's well, less than 1 every 4. So on average, that should be our only cancel. Oh. Guess we... Oh. Nice. Wind does indeed hurt when wind work. Clock draw 2. What's our hand now? It's almost a compulsion just to straight up kill the Katori for sakes. Okay, choice on top, which means we now have information to make decisions with. We need stoinks. Salvaging something that's useful. Oh, wait, no. We could brainstorm here. Get the plus. No, can't move because there's no back empties. Salvage twice. Okay. Okay. Find 5 in the bin. 3 in deck. Double drop search makes the most sense. Bouncer also seems reasonable. Climax swap seems quite reasonable too, but we don't have a climax. Grabbing a backup makes a good chunk of sense, so let's grab backup. Let's grab double drop search so we can fix hand slightly. And I don't think we're going to be winning lanes other than like this. I think we can win this lane, and I think there's a shot we can win this one. It's just it's just an estimation of how we can pull this off. Front, pay 2. We're going to pitch this and this. Pitch this and this. So we have 2 2s to hit, and then search for cards we want, like this. We don't need another copy. I guess free fresh. So we have it in hand for options. Trigger. No hit on the trigger. Okay. Cool. Front. Damn. No hit there either. We give it 1k buff. Damn, no soul trigger hit. Cool. 2 in there. Do we want to resolve the Katori that aggressively? We will do it semi-aggressive. Stop. So now odds of canceling are extremely high. We just gotta relax and chill out a bit. Right now we're X and 2 through the gauntlet with one more match. Let's see if we can go 3-2. One of those losses, 100% from my own dumbassery. But yeah, 2 different mistakes in the game. I slipped. I slipped. That makes things difficult now, don't it? We don't really need a clock. We do have stock. Let's brainstorm. Refresh. Go 8 back in. Or 7. Okay, that's fine. We don't want to grab that just in case. Grab this. It's not worth, but it's card in hand. No climax to slam. 10k, 10k. So we win 2 lanes here. Move. Make sure we win 2 lanes. And we're not going to be able to pull off Twin Drive. Not going to be able to pull off that. There's no point in playing this. Also, we can't. So it's pretty much just the level 1, which we should be able to win with. Cool. Triple win lane. I'm good with that. Choice. Put that into Stoink. We need the Stoinks. So 2 missing from deck. 6. It's pretty nice. Dang. Alright. We got him 3. Got him to 3. We have, well, that's not going to matter. And the anti-early here don't matter. Free fresh. Shuffling 2 back in, but it's 9. We're relatively compressed. We're literally 1 out of 4. For a big turn swing like this, it shouldn't be that bad. Without combo, though, that is kind of... I could have backed up just to stay face, but in this case, we will pitch this to waiting. Brainstorm. Okay, hit 1. What does that mean for us? Us hitting 1 here. I almost want to grab one of these just so we can punt over. Grabbing one of this makes the most, though. This does have Twin Drive now, so that does mean stuff. Win this lane. And just go to the swangs. It's not the second. It's very deep. It's not worth trying to pay out. Nope. Okay, we might lose here. Dang, okay. Push it for the Hail Mary. For 3. I mean, the power doesn't matter anymore, but... Okay. Okay, so they're at 3-5. We're at 2-5. That's a whole level difference. I understand why, but... we're fairly compressed. There's 4 out, 4 in, 4 out of 10. That's really darn. Them poking is probably the best strat here. Ooh. Ugh. Darn. Okay. This it's just backup just to say no to them keeping their guy. But we don't refresh because reasons. This time we don't clock play over this. Yeah. So we can heal. No, how many are we out? We're out 4. Okay. They're out 4. Their attack. Let's pay for cost. Get that back in there. Do this. I probably should have stock swapped. I could have stock swapped. Just to make it hurt. Get another copy of this over the Brainstormer. Nope. Buff, just cuz. Ta-da! One last one. One last one with this. And since we got time, I am gonna do the rematch against that. We're gonna do a rematch just to see, because I screwed up. That's not on the deck. That's on the player being dumb. Pitch this. Cool. No standby drawn. No standby drawn. You got the 0 board going. We don't have anti-zeros. We do have a bunch of zeros, though. And we can just swing and poke. Playing 2 Brainstormers. Lovely. Enter attack. Side. Power, because it doesn't matter for 2. Poke, baby. We're poking. We're poking for the 2s. Eat the doobs. Eat the dooblage. Enjoy the breakfast of pain. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's this gonna be like? We can brainstorm salvage. It's an issue of which climax we draw. Okay, yeah, it really is an issue of which climax we draw. At least we can level this out, so we have red and we have yellow, but yeah, it's an issue of what climax we draw here. Oh gosh golly. Okay, this by 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yucks. Grab the 2-2, because 2-2. Grr. Let him die. Trying to get some sort of deck speed. Okay, we're on the standby one. Cool. That's kind of where we wanted to be. Drop this then. Draw 2. Cool. Ooh. That's not where we wanted to be. More deck speed enabling now. Salvage once. Cool. Cool. Just grab it. Even though we're not going to combo with it, it's better to have for the sake of powers, so we can win board. Play, buff 1, then enter climax, slam climax, get a level 2, play, sack, stand, draw. Alright, cool. Choice. Yucks. Shove into stock. We don't need more copies now that we've gotten 1 on field. Win on boards. Win some dooblage in the race here. Please win some dooblage in the race here. Oh my. Okay. Well, that happened. They are level 1s now. So, I guess. Don't think that really did much for us, though. Probably gonna get a level 2 here. 5, 6 out, 2 in. Yeah, we're gonna get a level 2. Not that. I'd rather get rid of a top end than a climax swap with how this deck functions. Last one. So we're gonna get soft punch the 2, which means I can draw climax, sack, climb. Ooh. Yuck. Yeah. Oh, no, okay. That's good. That's good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Give buff just cuz. Shift over. Shift this way. Enter climax. Slam climax. On climax. Get this level 2. and we will restand rather than get the level 3 set up. And then I think if I twin drive here, yep, that's right there. Cool. 7 going back in. That's not that bad. And it's actually going to be 7 in that ratio exact. So it'll be fine. It will be fine. We can pull this off. 6 in there. That's pretty gross. That's really gross. We're less than 1 out of every 5 after that penalty. Luckily we have big board to make up for it, but maybe one of these cancels. Oh, not even swing with the aqua. Wow, that's interesting. That's a strat. Try not to push me up hard enough. Their top end does early play, so keep that in mind. It also is like a clock kick effect. Just slam a climax, just slam climax and start swinging for Noombers. Can we get them beeps? Hell yeah, we can. Oh, this is gonna feel nice. And then just cause choice. Cool. This into Stoinks. 1, 2, 3. And they go to level 3. Cool. They're in level 3 fairly deep. We're in level 2 fairly deep. It's a 3-punch to kill here. It's a 3-punch to kill. They're doing the combo. 1, 2, 3. Yucks. There was a climax. Straight clock. Cancel though. Okay. Okay. That's fine, I guess. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. Why are they not swinging with the aqua? I'm confused. Like, that's free doublage. Oh. Cannot attack. It literally says... I have brains, I promise. Okay, so no salvaging the end game strat here. That's fine. Yeah, things, stuffs. Grr. Sure here. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna rerun the one to see if we can call it scratch. As it stands, we'll just say it's X and 1. Because I don't like the fact I screwed up twice, and then we're gonna call that on that deck. And we have enough time to figure out to rerun it, and then I'll run the curse list to see if it's able to do better, because that's a scratch game. What's this hand doing? Reveal, draw. Okay, drop this. Yes, then drop this. Draw. Okay. Do I repeat? Yes. Reveal. Okay, choice. Do I wish to drop to draw that? Yeah. Yeah. We will just 2-lane. I will be slamming the climax, though. Because we can actually push doublage with that. Ooh, interesting. We do have a hit. I mean, I'll pick it up just cuz. We would push for more, damn. No, we would have pushed for about... We would have pushed for less. Nope. No run up. We're not... We'll just take the empty lane. The penalty of taking 3 here. Or not. Okay. Do remember, second one is a standby. Ooh. Do I want to run over the... screw it, you know what? We'll run over your Brainstormer. I'm going to run that thing over. Like the trash it is. And... play this. Just cuz. We're not going to be plussing this turn. Not for second. But we are trying to get some doublage through. And this will turn back into a 2-2. This we won't be able to slam, but maybe if we hit a choice again, we'll plus hand size. Cool. 4, 5 out, 3 and 24. That's roughly what? 1 out of 8 odd. Okay, yeah, we're getting punched to 1. That's not a question. Question is, can we do with both? Is it funny? Yeah, it's funny enough that I have to. Just so I can play this, guys. Oh, this is a funny situation to be in, dudes. This is a funnies. I'm not a fan of it, but hey, we're here. This is a thing we do, I guess. Every blue moon. Okay, one hit. Salvage once. We don't have yellow. Gotta keep that in mind. No yellow, but we do have reds, which does matter. Is there no level 1 Kotori? What? There's no level 1 Kotori! And oh, it's in the clock. Ah! We only run like 2 of those. Oh no! Can't play that. Play that, and then I guess that's the strat, dudes. We're doing the funnies, the really funnies, the funnies. This kind of funnies where we slam one of those just cause. Oh, and we actually get in these two. We're quite a bit out. Let's try this. Refresh penalty. Yeah, we're gonna deal 1 to ourselves. Mill 2. Okay. Wow. What did we mill? Zeros? Nope. We did get a 1. Haha. Huzzah. It's fine for us to go 2. That's fine. That's fine. That should be fine. 1 pokage. 2, 3. This is gonna be penalty. Yep. Okay, now we need actual colors. Prioritize what's not coming in. Yellow, that means sad. We are Dal. We do run a lot of color. We don't need a fixed color this time. That's for certain. Brainstorm before I make further actions. No hits. Cool, I guess. This, and then this. Give boofage. Alright. We can get through our deck here. Did not see that. Did not see that either. I forget. Oh my. Well, that's a thing now. The terrify everybody at night as we remember that we were all once children. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Well, we have a board. We are at level 2. They are breath away from death. We are 12. 12. 7 times 2 minus 2. Yeah, 12 away from death. Oh, geez, they can actually pull it off, but I don't think our deck state allows for... Yeah, our deck state should not allow for something that cringe. Yes, goodbyes. For 3, cool. Burn me for like 2 more. 3 more. Okay, cool. We're at level 3 now. I actually kind of want to be there. We need reds. Ta-da. No. And also, no. Draw a clock off the rip. Draw 2 more. Cool. Hand is things. Yeah. Okay, this will put us... I think we can pull it. Enter attack. Front. Pay. Pitch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay. You guys can make your own decisions. That was a rerun since I screwed up. You can call it scratch, you can call it not. I'm gonna not call it scratch. So that's 4-1 through the gauntlet from my standing. Now we're gonna try the cursed one. There we go. I've had arguments with this feller, and this is the settle the arguments. Can it go 5-0? Or can it at least go that? I don't think this is real. This is because of this. This is not a real thing. You've got to hold these to your chest pretty much heartlessly. Like, clocking this is going to be shooting myself in the foot, so it's not a choice to clock it. Our level 1, though, we can pull this off. No, we're going first. That was the wrong one. Not really. We got paid off by the draw. It's running the early restand combo with this 2-2, and then it's running the Kurumi top end, which I think is not worth running at all because it's just so inconsistent. Or if you are, you're not prioritizing it. You're trying to get an Icy Tail as your actual top end. Trying to think the other way is just trying to make yourself feel something. This is the other problem. You get compulsed into wanting to grab a second one of this combo because, hey, big girlies. Why not? Apparently that's the wrong thing to do. So I'm gonna listen to the advice I've been told, go against what my impact of feeling is, and do what I've been told. We're still at level 0 here. Play this. Play runner. At this point, we do just have spares. I am gonna disobey some advice though. Do I want to win lanes? How do you pull this off? Well, you're most likely going to get reversed into. Is there some sort of back row that I could use for a buff? Nope. And I need a +2. I also don't like the Toka Brainstorm anymore. Like, I get it's the best one when you're in standby, but there is a limit to things as well. Depending on how I do this, I only get one reverse. So I guess I just do this. Yeah, I guess I just do that. Or side into one of these? No. Yeah. I'm gonna slam. No. Just, it sucks. I'm very disapproval of this, to say the least. Pitch, search twice, grab 2 things, grab level 1 back row, grab. What else might matter when we hit 2 here? Oh, right, the other level 1. So we can actually do the funnies. Cool. We got the cards in hand. So that should pretty much self-stack. As long as we hit on a brainstorm here, we should be able to self-stack, or as long as we draw something okay. I don't think this build should have an issue against Amelia. It's got enough soul pumps that it should not be a concern. Level out this because we're never going to need it after this level. Bye. Okay. That's playable. Drop. Play. Okay, so we win this lane, we win this lane. Let's make it so we win that lane too. Play Brainstorm. At least for deck speed. I don't think it's going to actually hit. Also, I prefer Salvage over Search almost every single time, because Salvage is able to get you better things. Yup. When you're in standby, at least. When you're in standby, choice, or yeah, when you're in standby or choice, it makes more sense to want to run something that's gonna give you it makes sense to run something that's gonna reward you for building bin, since you're already gonna want to be building bin. Trying to fight against that flow is not gonna work in your favor. This is bad, but I'm gonna go for the deck speed. thing. Keeping soul triggers in so we can actually just... Cool. Second one. Back row. Buff. Here we go. Smooth sailing. This should be smooth sailing. Because I'm a smooth operator. I mean, it doesn't matter the fact that I'm leaving the soul triggers in for buff. But trying to push doublage, kind of a nice thing to do. There's one more in there. We're highly likely that we're at least going to cancel once. Depends on how hard they poke. No climax. Yeah, so we should cancel on average one of these attacks and then take another refresh penalty from it. So we should take 4. I guess it's gonna be like 5. Oh, ew, gross. Gross. Okay. So here now, no point in trying to assemble this combo because we can't restand because that's the actual. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, just swings. Leave a lane empty because don't need to focus so much on the buff edge. Try to see if we can hit a standby. It's not really gonna. And now there's a Kurumian stock. I mean, we're gonna pay it out anyways, but still, that's sad feels. Very sad vibes. Alright, cool. Get her into the back row. Top card of clock is that, so if we can climax swap, it'll be nice. Do they push themselves? Yep, okay, cool. Can they zone lock us? I can't remember. Is it this, or is it the other ones that can zone lock characters? Yikes, yikes. You're getting anti-sold. Two, 3. Okay. And we're not going to be bigger. Do we save this? Yeah. By dropping this. And we don't really have a better girl to lane. Ugh. Ugh. What's in waiting? Is there a big scary? There's actual big scary. Cool. Our climax. Slam climax. Get other big scary. Play the berry. Damn. Direct. Pay 1 to twin drive. So there we go. Buffage. Let's win in the lane that matters the most. And then win in the other lane. And then keep trying here. Standby. Okay, is there something worth besides that? No, but we can get this. Buff. No buff. Cool. 4. We're going to go to level 3. And that's not a question. It's a question of can we pick up our climax to at least try to single lane. I'm not going to pay the resources to dual lane this thing. I mean, there's no point. How many are we out? We're out 4, 5. Shoot, we go for it. Devilish thoughts are coming into brain. Very devilish thoughts. I will indeed give in. I am 100% giving in to devilish thoughts. Alright, here we go. Boop, boop. To send to clock this thingy. Ta-da! Alright, so we got game 1 against Amelia. I'd argue that's because of that. You know, whatever. It got one game. It got one game. Can we get the full 5? This should be the drops because there's no zeros in the hand. We do want this for when we hit level 1. Brainstormers are only level 0. Oh, that's kind of pretty bad. It's kind of pretty bad. Oh golly, that's really bad. Do I try matching it to win? I honestly think I play Climax just so I have a back row by the time this is done. What does this card even do? It heals, but pitch one, rest this, choose one, cost 0, and your opponent's center stage, and put it at the bottom. So it's a kill lane. It's kill lane. Pitch to kill lane. Give something plus 2/5. That worth? If we hit level 1, we're there. It's an argument of, is it big? It's 2k. No, 100% not worth. Just side. We're not trying to kill our Brainstormer off the rip here. I get, like, he doesn't have a reverse if we did that, but it's Mashoku. They don't care at 0 for reverses. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, this isn't punishment. I don't know what is. Oh, Christ. Okay, we need red for certain. Yellow. Okay, let's see what we can get off of this draw drop. Standbys. Cool. Yikes. So, yeah, 100%. We're kind of screwed. It needs one buff to beat over. Can I draw drop? I can draw drop, but that's not going to let us combo because it's the wrong one. So I guess I just hold. Yeah. No, I probably should have just slammed it to have gotten the level 2, so that way we'd have something, but as it stands right now, we need to hit these soul triggers to win board right now. Well, it should be a higher precedence. So I'm going to focus on this. There we go. And we still get rewarded anyways. Not this one, this one. Cool. Turning a 3k into a 10k. Hell yeah, that's what the Katoris do. Strong advocate for this card in any standby deck, because you're already running enough soul triggers. Might as well make it actually have a reward. No. Okay. Yes, because we're through the deck. Grab a 2, so we can play it. I don't think we're going to be able to take enough damage to go to level 2, but hey, we're... a card. It's a card. What's the bin look like? Any 2s to salve it? Yeah, 2 there. Let this die, let this die. Push around. There's no salvage effect here. There's no stand effect here. Slam this. Keep the one for the top end, so when we actually hit top, we have a top. Direct. Skill. Cool, I guess. Front, pay 1. Twin drive. Okay. So give 2k here. Give 2k here. See if we can pull it. It's plus 4k if we hit. Screw it, just because it's not going to win, but it's worth the try to push that. 7 5s. Okay, one in the back, one in front. I can pay hand for this one. I don't care about this girly anymore. I go to level 2, which means we can slam standby, get the level 3s out, and get the game rolling. Yellow. About to refresh, it does not matter if I let this one go to the binner. Oh, right, we're only on like one of them. So it does. It does. This one die. Pay this to save. Then we get to at least have 3 of these girlies. I'm highly inclined to clock this. I'm gonna clock this. We're not gonna be able to combo. I'd rather clock that, not be able to combo at the end game, and be able to pull off a Brainstormer without feeling high discomfort. Give plus 1k there, so we're equal. Stand by out a level 3 actual top end. Yeah, because we have another one in hand. Pay 1 to do the twins. It's 5 going back in. Yeah, so we're really uncompressed. This means if we lose in lanes, it's not actually that bad. It's just pushing the doublage cart. That's what we need to worry about. Let it die. I'd rather let that die. Keep this girls. Keep hand to save these girls, because saving that might save these, but it's not going to save them all. It's just going to be putting 2 down into the hole, which I don't feel like doing. Shoku, beep. And we're going to get beeped. Very beeped. Okay. Pitch here. Keep, stand, draw. I don't want to go to 3, but I want to go to 3, so I have hand, and then I can actually brainstorm for speed. Draw, pitch. Is there one on the waiting? There's level 3 on waiting. Yeah, pitch. Brainstorm. Okay. Climax. Enter. Slam. Return. Yes. Give cross turn 1k to the most important lane. Get the other combo. We have stock to save. Let's go ahead and tell them stock swap. Let's try keeping the bullet going along. Cool. Is there something to actually save? I guess this over that. Nope. And that leaves the last one, which doesn't mean squat. One there, one there. So 2 in deck out of 9. That's pretty darn bad ratio. But they aren't level 3, which that does matter. That fact that they're not all the way up does matter. We get a bunch of shots at making them feel pain, which is kind of what you want to do with this threshold of an envelope. We're close. Well, we're not much further. We're not much closer to death than them, but we are. Yucks. Die. Yeah, I guess draw. Clock, so I can... Yes, and then draw 2. Wrong one. Be sads. Do this, because it's the right thing to do, so we can heal and not die to our own thing. This, we're gonna die to refresh penalty, how this is looking. There's no climax swap that we could pull. No, there is. It's going to take some effort. We're going to refresh. It's going to go. There's the only one. Search deck twice. Be sad, because that's the only copy there is. Is there a way of salvaging of some sort here? Takatori? Choose one date? Yeah, I guess. It's such a convoluted route, but I guess we can pull it. I'm very not happy with it, but it is a route. Choose one in your waiting room. Return it to hand. Climax swap. No. Play. Overplay. Yes. Reveal hand. It does not matter. Pay for the climax swap. Let's get it. No. All right, we got enough to do this. We've got enough to do what else? That's pretty much it. Got enough to do this, and then decompress, I guess, because we did already stock swap. So we should Icy Tail first. Play salvage this just cuz it's not gonna matter. But this feels gross because we're just so close to our own ball and chain. I'm not a fan of this situation at all. Wait, what was the last one? Oh, it didn't. I didn't do it right. I meant to do this. I don't think it's gonna cost us enough though. It shouldn't be that heavily weighted on. You're just out of resources. You're not doing enough. And that's game. You just don't do enough. I took so much stress to set this up for... I hit the wrong button. I don't... It could have, but the odds were not high for it to have changed anything. We know that Brainstormer, I mean, it would have changed deck state. It's not enough. I'm not replaying that because that's just miserable as a slugfest. We're moving on. One loss. Let's see if it can tie. I'll say it was a mistake. You can take it with a grain of salt. But it's not worth. Alright, let's see. Where can we get with this? Here. We're going first. That's nice and simple. Brainstormer away. Having one climax swap really hurts. Really hurts. That is what I will say. Okay, so we're gonna get the reverse here. Gonna let it die. Gonna let ourselves be able to pitch a level 2. Grab a card that's not too useful yet. Being this. Clock it, draw. Clock it, draw. Yeah. Yeah. Just swing, power, buff. Okay, so I pretty much should give up on hopes and dreams of doing the top end. Because I'm not going to try forcefully paying that out. And 2 of our Brainstormers are in there. 3 of our Brainstormers are out. I'm pretty sure we're only on 3. We're only on 3 of the Brainstorm. Level 1 there, which means yellow this way. Yes, to try seeing if we can... Damn. That is unlucky. Guess salvage this since we can assemble a back row already. That sucks. That sucks. Oh. Okay, that's not that bad. That sucks deep. Ooh, Jesus. That's bad. That's some, like, high levels of degeneracy there. 4 out this quick? Jesus. Do I just clock ourselves at the... I mean... I don't see a better play. Might as well. Drop. Might as well do this. Right. No, because we're gonna get that 3rd land from that. Okay. I guess. Place. Yep. Choose 3. What's a good 3 at this point? I guess this. Restand. Swing. Standby. Alright, I guess we get a 3. I mean, we're playing 3s while they're playing their 2s, but I'm not... Deal 1 to ourselves with the cherry. Whiff on the icy tail. Cool, I guess. Another one. I mean, we got a board. I'll give the boy that. We have a board. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we did equal out the playing field by also sending them to 2. Unfortunately, oh no, it's not that bad. Even though we're all 8 out, it's, it's just 2 missing. Still not a good feel. Okay, there is a Kurumi level 3 in deck. There is I believe it's this one over there. Oh no, we got anti-earthquake. Oh no, now we're at level 3 almost. Oh gosh, that's pain. that's pain and suffering right there. We can't salvage a climax. Get rid of Curly. Rather be closer to death than try to combo, I guess. Yeah, okay. Hey, look at that. We found thing. Unfortunately, no combo. Cause no right climax. We can try to brainstorm. So I'm gonna. Bye-bye climax swap. That's a whiff. Don't play the actual level 3 here. And then we're going to start with this, pitch this, so in case we hit... No, it's going to be this first. So that way we can actually overplay it. Cool, don't matter. Alright, so 2 stock. 1 bin. They're still... Oh, we did push them to 3. We did quickly even out the field. It's not a great effect. We're probably dead. And maybe not. Maybe not. We do have, like, 2 out. Okay. This still could kill us. It is combo. No? Okay, cool. We do get to combo in this. Cool. What kind? This kind. Both. Decompress 3 or compress 3. I kind of want to do the burn. I don't know. Let's pick this up. Gift buff. Get this buff. Hold up on a rain check on that for a second. Another one of these, because we're not going to be eating another combo. Here's to hoping. 1. Where's the other girlies? 2, and then I guess 3. Shove those 3 in. Hope it's empty for 4. Here we go. Yeah, overplay. Nope. Buff. Sure. Hey, look at that. It's empty. Okay. I did not see that coming. So that's 2. So it can go. It can keep going. It can keep chugging. Who knows? Who knows? We might be able to pull this off. At least go 4-1. Say it's just as good as running 2 level 1 combos. And I will say that. I will say that. This is the Salt Fest for an argument. Yeah, drop that. We don't need all of them. Run this. This is for the salt argument. The put proof and pudding. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? If we have enough time, we will rematch that second one. We will redo, because I did it for the other one. Might as well, if we have enough time. We'll wrap back around. So 2 zeros. We don't need a climax swap. We don't need a double drop search, I don't think. I kind of want to just pick this up. to at least be able to overplay to dig. We're kind of in an interesting conundrum. Clock. Brainstorm? Okay. Feel. Ooh. Yikers. Drop. Do I wish to pitch the draw? I guess. Pitch this. Draw. Cool. This. Which then means also this. So we can try lane. Front, side. Can I change numbers in a way that matters? I'd rather keep the Katori for a later death effect. So, yes. Front, power, buff. Cool, front. Oh, I should have given the buff there. That was a mistake. It's not that big. We're still getting the reverse. Getting reverse. This is still gonna get wiped on his turn. And that is a non-bow mistake. That's not even an argument for logic saying that it would do anything, I don't think. Because he gets run over here anyways. Yikes. Okay. Do I just want to go to 3? I meant to 2? I mean, I kind of guess. I do. I kind of do. I kind of feel that way, yeah. I do feel like I'd rather just go to 3 and go start playing my 3s now. So I'm gonna do that. Nah. We don't have blue. Blue's such a hard color to get. Regardless of what deck you play, that's just not easies. I want to play an early play, but that's not gonna happen. We're gonna play the not early play though. Combo, put it to hand. Standby. Standby out, real thing. Restand. Front for bigs. Standby. Nice. Okay, so we can actually pick up the other Kurumi into the back. And then pay for the thing just in case. Clear through some deck. Nice. Ah, no dubs. At this point, just doing it just cuz to generate stuffs. Okay, 1, 2. Start sending your stuff to memory. Make your life hard. They're at 1. We're at 2. We have massive board. We are all laid out, though, so we're definitely taking... Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Weird. Huh. I guess. Shoot for the moon. Try it again. Yeah, shove that over that. Yep. That's why it's in there, right? 2, 3, and the 4th sticks. Cool. It went 6 back in, but we can try to pull this off again. We're not level 3, and I don't think we're going anytime soon to 3. For 1, cancel, trigger. For a bunch. Okay, so they're at 2-6 though. 3-0. They're at 3-0. We are in the danger zone of... Oh... Yeah, goodbye. They're punching. Okay. That doesn't really do much. There's an argument to clock here, then level, then... you know what? Screw it. We'll go with it. I'll go with the bad argument. Bad faith argument. Double decompression tools. I mean, we just burn, right? I think it's just burn. I think it is just swing, pitch, burn. And that makes the rest of this all pretty much lethal. Just by existing. Choose none. There's no point. Okay, cool. So it got it against Persona. So, as it stands, it's X and 1 with a mistake game. Can it beat the church? Pitch. Do. Interesting. Try to warp this hand in. Feel, draw, drop this, then drop. Double, no, drop. Drop, double, drop, searcher. So we're not going to be able to pull it off. Cool. I almost feel like you want a clean cut so you can actually front with your Brainstormer. This is not going to be a good match. We're going to get punched. And we're going to get fairly punched hard. Because empty lanes. We can't clock ourselves up. But do we do thing? Check waiting. Salvage. No. Yeah, draw 2 more. Ooh. Gross. On play. Pitch. A Dow character. Field top. Drop. Okay. Yes. Reveal. Yep. Pay. Switch. Yep. Grab. So that's set. And this. Is it the Chariot or is it the Ricky? I'm gonna go with the Ricky side. All right, and then side for 2. And side. All right, easy punch to 1. Kind of crazy that none of that canceled, but okay. Okay, I guess. We need to prioritize red so we're actually able to stabilize it. 1 here, but we can clock the red to that. Or that happens and we feel sads. Because that's a lot of climaxes out extremely fast. Ooh. Okay. Well, at least it's there for when we hit level 2. This is about the aggressively... Yuck. Alright, we gotta do something to get through our deck now. Like, that's just... We're just in the gross territories. I'm not holding on to a standby. We actually gotta perform some deck speed. This is gonna go there. We're gonna actually brainstorm. So, search once. Search changes things. We are still at level 1, which is important to denote. Okay, grab this. We are still trying to do some deck churn. Pitch. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Salvage the level 3 to be ready for level 3. Because it's probably not coming too long behind. Play the double drop searcher. We're not going to win in that lane, but that's fine. Our climax, slim climax. Skill is going to proc. Put. This is going to proc. Buff. This is going to proc. Get. That's going to proc. Stand. Cool. Front. To give. Or no, we can actually win lane because that. Gonna take some effort, but it's possible. Okay. Standing. What's a good level 2? Probably the Twin Drive, if it's in here as another copy. I don't see it. So I guess other back row. Boop, boop. And now we're gonna win that lane. Hell yeah. No, just let it do thing. That's buried in there. That one's buried in. They're 1, we're 1, we're tied for damage pretty much. It's just the race. Yikes, yikes. Red. Unfortunately, no good targets for red if we want to do climax combo ever. but we need it in bin. Just cancel this. Come on. There we go. Okay, dies. We're at 2 now, which does change things by miles. Rest. Don't... Healing is just not good right now, though. It's not better than trying to get some deck speed. And searching, and then finding... What do we want to find? What do we even find? That's a very good question. I didn't think that thoroughly ahead. Early play? Sure, because we're trying to pay that out and get through deck. You know what? Sure, let's go with it. Let's go for it. Early play. And we are going to, even this is like so hand negative, because we want to do this. I want to do both. Because that's gonna happen. Yeah. Doesn't take a genius to predict that. But, you know, once you're already in the hole, you might as well just figure you're in the hole. Try to dig with the hole. They say put down the shovel. I say keep digging. No. We're already in there. Might as well try. Might as well try to climb whatever crap we can without. You gotta carve yourself a pair of stairs. That's what we're trying. Yikes. Yikes. Come on. No? Okay. And this is also gonna hurt, ain't it? Yup. Yup. Mm-hmm. So that dies, that dies. We get to draw, then clock. Hey, look at that. That's like that's a magical draw right there. That's a magic draw right there. Combo, what kind? Stock swap, I guess, and then go for no Icy Tail and stock swap. But we don't have cards. That's the thing. We can only do one. Which one's more worth it? Because we don't have resources. Because I screwed that up. I'll admit, I screwed that up. Screw it. Here's what we're gonna do. Screw it. We're gonna heal. Enter climax. Slam climax. Get the girly that does not require combo. Put her into back. Alright. There. We got that. Now, we're gonna do this. Put that to memory. Let's go ahead and do a stock swap. Seems like we hit 3. Like a magic man. Like a magic man, we just hit 3. And this might be leaves. For 4. Close. No deal. No dice. No dice. They're at 3 now. We're all 8 out, which means damage is gonna be... Oh, but they can't do the... but they're gonna get refresh penalty. Wait, what? Do they not have cards? Hold up. Push... Come on. Come on, bot. Don't... Okay. Okay. But you can't... You're gonna push for 3? It's just a series of pokes. Screw it, yeah. Memory. Bye. For 2. Sticks. For 1? Okay, that can't kill us. Hold up. Wait a minute. I mean, no. No. 5. We gotta do 5. Somehow 5. Alright, I guess I do it to draw, because I think I understand how rules work. We're both going to simultaneously die, I think. No, because it's not part of the effect, it's part of the cost. It's not how the card works. Darn it, Preach. Your brain think funnies, but not the good kind. I guess, grr. Yes. Please. Okay, for 4. No. Sads. Okay, for 4. No, okay, for whatever this can do, please, 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 please. 1 more. Okay, that was... We got there. Alright, so that means the rematch, which it lost to Mishoku, if I'm fairly certain. So it went 4-1. 4-1 with an error. Let's see if we can fix that. The other one went 4-1 without error. 3-2 with drop. Yeah, drop 2. Let's see if we can fix the game by playing propers this time. We're going first again. Yuck. Reveal. Pitch, and then pitch to draw, and that's a wow. Okay, that's a card. I don't like it. Drex. Okay. Can we pull off a brainstorm? I guess. I don't think it's worth. It's not worth. This brainstormer doesn't do stuff. Darn it. Ah! Alright, so we actually get to go to level 1. Clock, draw, level, what, ooh. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. No red. It doesn't matter. We're not going to level 1 combo this turn anyways. Then you with the weapons in the form of words, and don't really care about me singing. As long as the room is a witness, then I need. This ain't a scene, but it's a damn arms race. This ain't a scene, but it's a damn arms race. I ain't there. You take another minus board because I can. Oh, we can't brainstorm, but I did do thing. Give buff there because can. 4-2. And then change the ratio of stuff real quick. Search for level 2, search for a level 1. So we can combo. Alright, there we go. There's a combo. Fully assembled in our hand. And we have the ability to brainstorm. This card has been sacrificed to the brainstormer. And probably the bad one to do, because there's only one copy of it. At least for the nows. It can get overplayed in combat. That's fine, actually. That's fine. 4 versus. Cancel. This is gonna be. Oh Jesus. We're gonna deny the cherry, even though we want the deck speed, or whatever the hell this is. It's right in there. Die. No, because there's not good hits anymore. Clock 2. Yuck. Play, draw, drop. Brainstorm. 1 hit, search once. What's a good card to grab? This, I guess. So that way I can give buff to board. Good to know. Okay, sack, return, buff, there, so I can try standby this, stand this, front, standby trigger. We know that's going to happen in the immediate, or we knew it was gonna. So it's a question of what. I'm not getting a second one of those. We're going to do this. Buff. 9k. Yuckers. Okay, second one, hit with that. There. Damn. Alright, am I gonna get over? I'm gonna get over. Eat it. Your combo is gone. I got the bot's combo gone. Alright. 1 more in deck. 1 out of 4. Yeah, we're gonna get punched at 2. We didn't leave empty lanes. So we're getting punched too. Okay, there you go. That's more like it. Ha. 2. Refresh penalty. Damn. Okay, well, that's not going in. Hmm. Trying to figure out. I guess we save this. Pitch the level 3. Have cards in hand. Yes, clock this. We don't need it. Okay, move up. We don't win in center lane with how it stands, but we can fix that. We actively can. It's just going to take some manipulating. Search once. Cool. Add something to hand that works. Decision tree is pretty. It's pretty yoinks. Pretty yikers. Here. Grab the back row. Doesn't really do much. Doesn't contribute to the punch. Grab this. As much as I'd rather stand by it. Standby targets are kind of lacking anyways. We just gotta deal with what we got. Yep, overplay. Give the buff here. Try to make sure we win in all our lanes. Give buff. Okay, so is there a decent level 3 now and then? Yes. Overplay. Trigger twice. Nope. Okay, so we lose in this one lane. That's sad. Okay. But if we stay at 4 in out of 14, I like that number. We're really compressed. It's more so the fact of their tri-laning combo here. Screw it. Yeah, and send a memory. That's cool. Bye. Cool. Pitch to save, draw. Do you wish to clock? Yes. Draw 2. Cool. This. Any combo we can pull off at all. Good ones. Not really that high in. Just combos. I mean, we can pull this off. It should be 5 clean. I'm gonna go off for the assumption it's 5 clean. Standby. Karooms, just in case. Give buff. At this point, you poke the bear. It's for 2. I'm just gonna have 2 stick. That shouldn't be yet hard to pull off. 1 more, 2, 3. And it cancels. I mean, I would have shuffled 8 back in. It wouldn't have changed too much, right? We're 2 in there, though. 1 in there. Yeah, send a memory. For 2. It's not Leiths. It's bad. It's not Leiths. Cool. Let it die. Stand, draw. Do I wish to clock? We're all 8 out, so I gotta get through deck somehow. Yeah. Play that. Move that up. Buff. We only got to stick one, right? One. Never mind. Move that over. Yucks. No. 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 Cancel. There. 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 But I can make it tighter at least. At least once. Poke. Fudge. Ta-da! Okay. So 4-1, 4-1. Oh, sorry. Wait, no. That's 5-0. That's 5-0 without mistake. Damn it. Alright. I'll surrender. I'll surrender. I don't know what the hell goes on in my games, though, with this deck. I guess I'm just not getting sent to 3. I'm getting sent to 2 fast enough. I'll take the L. Deck's better. Deck is better. I'll take the L. This is not that... This is surprisingly better than it should be. Maybe if I swap this into the searches... Maybe I'm just too much of a fool on that, but... I don't like that, too. I don't like the 1-1. Just play another early play, please. I don't like that card. Alright, well... I'll take the L today and some dubs. The only things I really hate are this. I don't like the sack. Maybe? No, it's fine. I don't like that, and I don't like these. Because these don't get to actually brainstorm in the numbers that you want them to. Because you gotta sacrifice a lane. Playing a brainstormer and then sacrificing another lane is quite a steep investment. Even if you know you can return it to hand for a 1k buff. Until you get this in the back row, it's kind of rough. And how many zeros are we on? $17? I feel like that's the choice. I feel like that's the choice to do. Because there was struggles. There was struggles there. And cut this card. I get it's so much lower stock, but the dealing one to yourself hurts so much. So cut that for maybe another one of... Not this. Another early play. And that for that. And then you get to bulk up this level 1. So you can actually just naturally find it. Gosh darn it. I guess I'm gonna have to give it another shot, damn it. I wanted to disprove this list. The pain. Alright, well. You win. You win, Joker. You win. You win, damn it. You're right. This deck's okay. I very much dislike it, though, because this is such a... I don't like this. You win. You win. You win. There you go. I said it. Damn it. Maybe if I trim these down. Actually, for real, I've never stock swapped. It's probably a cut like that. It's probably a fair cut to do that, so this is a higher hit. I'm gonna say that's V4, and that, my dubes, that